Gerry, you just came off the field. You're done with your pro day, and we've heard from a few scouts that you threw the ball really well. So let's start with the position work. How did you feel like you performed throwing the ball today at the quarterback position?
I feel like the ball jumped out really well. Missed a couple that I wish I could get back, but thought it was a really good day. Thought I was clean, calm, and showed a lot of poise in my drops, working different drops, and just been able to get the ball out of my hands. So I thought it was a good day.
Where else in all of the drills that you participated in today do you feel like things went well?
I think today was just overall just a really good day. So for me, I really just threw today. That was kind of the main thing I wanted to focus on, just because the injury, the situation. So for me, I just wanted to show that, okay, I'm 100% healthy and I can come in and spin it.
Yeah, how much of the questioning that you received from the scouts and the insiders was surrounded with your injury talk and whatnot?
Basically everything. Basically everything. Just what happened, how it happened, how I'm feeling, how's recovery, those kind of things. So just to go from playing quite a bit and then kind of just having a rehab. So everybody had questions about that, but I felt like that was a very important time in my life. So I'm grateful for it, and hopefully today showed that I'm good.
How do you feel like your chances are of finding a spot in the NFL after today and everything that you've gone through over the past few months to get ready?
All I can do is pray and leave it up to God, honestly. Hopefully somebody see that I want to give that guy a chance and talk to people and just find out the type of guy I am outside of the football player I am, and just be like, that's the guy that I want to take a chance on. So I'm just hoping and praying that I get that situation.
When the scouts ask you what their teams will be getting with Gerry Bohanon, what's the first thing that you answer with?
Ooh. I will honestly say just a guy that's going to come in and make the locker room better. You can look at the film, you can watch me work out, you can watch me throw, but the person I am and the energy that I bring each and every day, regardless of the situation, adversity, good, bad, whatever it is, I'm going to show up and be the same guy for my teammates, for my coaches, for myself, for my son, my family, every single day. So that's something I can hold my chin up high and do every single day.
It's interesting you bring that up, being a locker room guy, because you were in an interesting situation at BYU last year. It was neck and neck with Jake Retzloff in the quarterback race. You became the backup, but you insisted on just being the team guy. So how did last year's situation at BYU help you in your football career?
I think for me, going from I was a backup coming into college, became a started for a while, had an injury. So for me, going through that process of rehabbing made me kind of reflect on myself, because I was in a situation where I was kind of trying to get into a position where I could participate in practice in general, because people don't know this, but my first time practicing was coming to BYU. I couldn't practice, and so for me, just being able to be out there was good for me. I was able to find myself again as a player. So just being out there, and I remember waking up praying and dreaming that I could even throw the ball. So for me, I'm not going to let a situation dictate how I attack every day. Like I'm just thankful to be able to throw the ball. So for me, it's about taking those small wins and capitalizing on them and make sure you make those little things matter.
How will you reflect on the year that you spent at BYU?
You said how?
Yeah. What goes through your mind when you think about your time in Provo?
For me, honestly, it kind of went by fast. It actually went by fast, but it was a great season. My time there, like I got to build like new habits. I got to network. I feel like I created a routine that's going to carry me over into life. I was able to kind of get a different perspective, because everybody in Provo knows about Provo, but people don't know what to expect from the outside coming in. And it's a very welcoming, homey place that makes you very, very comfortable, and one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. So for me, it's just about the energy there. And I'm a big energy guy, so going there, like, everybody's so positive and happy all the time. It's like, it's beautiful. It's like, I need to wake up happy on the right side of the bed every day. And so for me, like, I look at it as from the very small things just to take to my life, whether I'm playing football or not. Like, just wake up, be positive, be happy, and regardless of whatever the situation may be, like, take advantage of it.
Again, you're going to be your own toughest critic here, but where do you feel like you need to take the biggest strides if you want to get yourself into a solid NFL spot?
Honestly, just continue to be consistent with my footwork, my timing, throwing the ball, and just the mental aspect of it. People talk about being able to throw the ball and all this, but people don't understand the film that goes into it. The time of studying and breaking down from just throwing off your back foot the right way. So it's for me, just continue to tweak and find little things to create more and more consistency in my throwing motion and my time, and to just help me become a better thrower overall.
Today, the tight ends, the receivers, and the defensive backs are competing along with you. So what was it like to be out there with Darius Lassiter and see your tight end guys that were on the offensive side of the ball with you?
It was great to see him, man. Lil D kind of feel some kind of way that we didn't get a single rep with together, but, I mean, it was a lot of guys out there. But it was great to see everybody come out, compete, smile, and we all been training for this, honestly, since we were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, just because this is an opportunity that we dreamed of having. It's like, yeah, maybe I missed this throw. Maybe I didn't jump as well. You can't really worry about that just because you dreamed of being here. Like, just seize the moment and enjoy it. So being able to see my guys out there compete and smile and be able to be together one last time was really, really good for me.
How do you not let the pressure overwhelm you on a day like today?
For me, I'll stick to my usual. I wake up, read my devotional. I journal in the morning, call my son, call my mom, talk to my sister. That's my every morning, and do that. Now it's just a regular day for me. I mean, warming up, I had a little bit of nerves, but I'm like, I've been training my butt off for months now. Go out and let it ride. Just go out and have fun, let it ride, compete, and God got the rest. So leave it all up to him.
Gerry Bohanon with us on BYU Sports Nation. What has your day-to-day been like over the last 2 months, the grind to get ready for today?
Oh, my God, waking up. So the morning's kind of varied on time. So typically wake up around 7, 7:30. Throw between 8 and 10. Find a window to throw there. Sit down, watch a little bit of film for a couple hours, then go work out. And sometimes it would be flipped, and we would work out first and then throw later, but literally throw Monday through Saturday, work out Monday through Saturday. So kind of trying to find a window in there to kind of get your body to feeling better, but Monday through Saturday, grind. But you got to love it. Got to love it.
You certainly do enjoy the process. Now you get a little bit of a break before the NFL draft happens and those opportunities and calls you're hoping come in. So what's the next month like for you, do you anticipate?
For this next week, son on spring break, I'm going to go spend some time with my son. Then I'm going to get right back to it. Spend a little bit of time with him, throw a little bit, but kind of dive back, take a break a little bit. But make sure that whoever calls, whenever I get that call, that I'm ready for minicamp, and just want to polish up even more. So when I go in there, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, I know I'm prepared. I'm prepared for this moment. I've trained for months. So for me, just go in there and be a guy that's better than I was today. And that's my thing. I want to wake up and be better each and every day in some aspect of my life. So.
Outstanding. You are a guy who has put great value into your network. How has the BYU network helped you prepare to be an NFL quarterback?
Oh, it's been great. Just being able to understand who you are as a person outside of the football player. That's going to make you a better football player. We all want to be LeBron James, Tom Brady, whoever. We all want to be those guys, but what made those guys those guys? Like, who were they? How did they take care of their mental health? Like, how did they spend time with their family? How did they balance football and their sport or basketball with their personal life? So for me, I learned how to golf a little bit down there. So it's like finding little things that kind of can help you kind of step away and give yourself a mental break, because that is a real thing. Like, you can't just football. And I used to be that guy. When I got injured, it made me reflect and realize, like, I need something else to me. I can do football, but I need something right after that to kind of, okay, this is how I settle down. This is how I kind of walk away and step away and kind of get my mental back together to make sure that I understand, like, this is a stressful game. Training is stressful. Practice is stressful. The game is stressful. So it's like that's just part of the sport. But you got to find ways to kind of manage and take care of yourself.
How is your golf game, out of curiosity?
It's getting there. It's a process. I'm going to just leave it at that. It is a process. It's a process. I haven't golfed since the summertime, so probably pretty bad right now. But we're going to get there. I got summertime a little bit, so I'm going to get there.
Love that. And something you can do with your son moving forward. You draw a lot of joy from him. What is it about that relationship with your son that brings you such a middling and grounding effect?
I honestly think having him so young, the adversity, the times we had together, the difficult moments kind of make you reflect. And, I mean, during the time you may be like, I might not get through this, like, how am I going to get through this? But looking back on it and making it through so much, I was 19. I didn't know what I was going to do, but it was like, this was meant for me. Like, I'm supposed to be in this situation. I'm supposed to have a son. So looking back on that and just throughout my injury, having that smile that he brings to my face, that joy. So for me, it's about understanding life is bigger than you. And once I was able to accept that and learn that, there's no situation I can be in that I won't be ready for. So.
Love that perspective. When you're writing your book, by the way, because I want to buy it.
Funny thing you say that. On a serious note, I've actually started.
Have you? The book has begun.
Yeah, I promise. I'm very serious. I've started. So, don't know when it'll be published or anything, but I hope that when I write it and when I finish it, somebody hears and takes a read and understand that you got it. Things gonna work out for you, and just keep working. Stay grounded and be positive. So that's what I'm hoping I'm able to inspire and touch somebody.
Hey, put me down for pre-order, okay?
I appreciate that. I sure appreciate that. I remember that now.
I'm all in. I'm all in. Last question for you. I know you're a big comfort food guy. You come from a family who has fed you well. You've had to be very careful as you've crafted your body. So what are you looking forward to most eating?
I literally just told them tonight I want everything fried that I can possibly eat. I haven't had any fried food, no sweets. I need dessert and fried food tonight. Some fried chicken, some ice cream, some candy, maybe a steak. Everything I can get tonight, I want a little bit of. Like whatever the menu has that's unhealthy. But like yesterday we went out and ate. They're like, what you order? I got grilled chicken, sauteed spinach, and zucchini. They're like, you okay? I'm like, I've been eating this all the time. But tonight, tomorrow, next day, I'm enjoying myself a little bit of what I want to eat. So I look forward to that.
All fried. Darius wants wings. He said fried food as well.
Open some wings there too. Wings will be great tonight. They'll be amazing tonight. A burger, anything.
Gerry, fantastic stuff. I'm going to sneak in one more question. What's your message to BYU fans? And just, I know it was only a year, but the relationships that you formed there and with the fan base and beyond.
First off, I'm going to say thank you to Coug Nation. They welcomed me in with open arms, supported me in my time there, and always gave me positive energy, positive feedback. There was nothing ever negative. Support in any aspect of my time there, whether it was outside the football facility or in the football facility. So congrats on a big season to us, to BYU, because we wouldn't have done it without them. That's just the truth. We would not have done it without them. And just to have that support, it goes a long ways. And we know, like I've trained with guys and talked to them, they're like, yeah, y'all travel. Like I trained with some guys from UCF, they're like, oh, yeah, y'all have more fans than us. So just thank you for that and making us feel like we put in all that work in the offseason to please them as well. Like we want to win for ourselves, but it's like we owe we owe it to them to play well, to go out there and win, to dominate, because not only are we experiencing that win, but the entire Provo is. So thank you, Coug Nation.
It was great to see you on the Alamo Bowl, my friend, as well.
Thank you. 2 inches. 2 more inches. But it was good. It was great to be there.
It was a touchdown in our minds, okay?
Well, I thought it wasn't mine, too. When I got up and looked at the ref, he was like, okay, all good. But thank you, Coug Nation.
Yeah. Gerry, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.